The most common thing that I see when I meet people on the road is the wrong motorcycle. Not wrong because it is an old model or very cheap, wrong because it has nothing to do with how and where that person actually rides. Welcome back. The idea of this video is not to list a specific model that is perfect for everyone. It doesn't exist. My goal is to give you the right questions, the ones that most riders never ask before buying. Why should you listen to me? Well, you don't have to. But I have been traveling by motorcycle for more than 15 years and I have probably already been to your dream destination. Over the years, I rode to almost every possible weather, road or riding condition. Because of that, I started seeing what we actually need on the road. And in 90% of the situations, it is not what we originally thought. There is a motorcycle sitting in someone's garage right now. Expensive, fully modified and barely used. The rider bought exactly what the internet told them to buy. And that is the problem. Number one, how the wrong choice happens. YouTube and social media push certain models to the point where people simply cannot resist, especially if they have money. You might say that this is not a bad thing. If they can afford it, why not? It is not bad if you have a common sense, but the common sense is not very common nowadays. Social media does its job. It influenced so many riders to make the wrong choice without even thinking about it. They buy for image, specs or other people's opinion. Nobody asks the simple questions. Is this model right for me? How far will I actually go? How often will I ride it? Simple questions, but if you answer them honestly, you save yourself a lot of problems, disappointments, and of course, money. Number two, what the wrong motorcycle looks like in practice. In reality, there are no right or wrong motorcycles. What we have is the wrong or right use of a specific model. The motorcycle is not a problem. The choice is. The motorcycle might be overbuilt for the trips they actually do. The endless list of modifications will not correct the wrong choice. Let me repeat it. I hope you'll remember it. The endless list of modifications will not correct the wrong choice. And in reality, you don't need most of them anyway. In most of the situations, the motorcycle is too heavy, too complex or too expensive to take any real risk with. You bought it to prove something or to impress people you don't even know. And in the end, the motorcycle becomes a reason not to ride. Number three, the right questions to ask. What is the best adventure motorcycle? That question has no answer. It only opens a never-ending discussions. You'll be much better off asking yourself this. Do I like it? Will it help me travel and complete my goals? Does it match my size and my riding skills on and off-road? Can I afford it? Is it reliable with easy to find spare parts? Will it be easy to maintain? If the answer to all of this is yes, congratulations, you made the right choice. Number four, size and weight, the most ignored factors. Of all questions that I listed here, the one that riders answer most dishonestly is this one. Does it match my size and skills on and off-road? For example, 230 kilograms motorcycle looks impressive until you drop it on a mountain pass alone. Until you have to pick it up 5 times in one day. Until you realize that you cannot touch the ground properly and every technical section becomes a battle that you did not plan for. Size and weight are not only comfort factors, they are also safety factors. Choose a motorcycle you can actually handle, not one you dream of having. Number five, what I actually ride and why. Let me give you a real example. My Ténéré 700, it is not the most comfortable motorcycle to ride on the asphalt. It is not the lightest to ride off-road either. It does not have a big petrol tank and the latest technology, but it actually matches the way I ride and the type of trips I do. It is light enough to handle alone if things go wrong. It is simple enough to be fixed almost everywhere around the world, and it is reliable enough that I don't even need to think about it. I can focus only on my road and my goals. I didn't buy it because YouTube told me to. I answered these 6 questions honestly, and this is what came out. So far, it looks like I was right and made the right choice. Number 6. The deeper problem. The motorcycle choice is rarely just about the motorcycle. It is about how you see yourself as a rider. And that image is usually built by someone else. Social media, forums, other riders, the industry, not by your own experience on the road. This is the pattern I see repeats everywhere, not only with motorcycle choices. With gear, with routes, with expectations about what a trip should look like. Riders are preparing for the version of travel they saw online, not the one they will actually live. After 400,000 kilometers across 80 different countries, I built an online course exactly around this problem. It is called Adventure Riding Without Illusions. Not because travel is not worth it, it absolutely is, but because the gap between what you imagine and what the road actually gives you is where most riders get lost. If you want to close this gap before your next trip, the link will be in the description down below. Anyway, I hope that this video will help you at least one person. Press like or dislike, whatever it deserves. If you subscribe, even better. See you in the next one. Ciao.